Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch, and today is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. If you're watching this live video, let me know if you can hear me. I'm hoping that the comments are going to work this week. And if you hear that noise in the background, it is the rain. And the gutters. So sorry. That is the gutters. Okay, hi Carol, you can hear me. Perfect. Okay, so let me remove this from the screen. A gnat or something just flew across. Awesome. I'm so glad that the sound is working today. Last Tuesday, not the sound, the comments, right? So today, as you can hear in the background, it's raining, but thank goodness the sirens, the tornado sirens are not going off. Earlier today, they went off for like on and off for a couple hours. It was kind of back and forth. I don't think there was one that actually touched down, but the way the clouds were, there was definitely a chance. I think there was one up by the Chiefs Stadium. Yeah. But we're safe, no tornadoes, but sirens were going off, and it always is like a really eerie feeling when you hear those sirens going off. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. I got several housekeeping notes to go over. The first one is I am almost done with the paper charts. So I got one done, but I got the template made. So I just got to cut all the squares. So one of them's done, and as soon as I get them all done, I'll post them on my website. As demonstrators, we got to pre-order some more online exclusive paper today, but I'll get that done before it goes live. So yeah, I am slowly but surely catching up. So the designer series paper charts are almost ready to share. I got all of my card club swag bags shipped out, and I just wanted to give one reminder. I have to ship them flat to get them to you. So when you get it, put it on your ironing board. I put this over the end of the ironing board, and then I iron all four sides, and that kind of gives it its shape back. Because right now it's kind of a, you see what I'm saying? But just put it on your ironing board, and you can also put some starch on it. The starch won't hurt. So I got everybody's mailed, so that means I can start giving away some of the ones that I've made. I couldn't give them away while I was so behind in making my card club swag bags, so I'm all caught up. So tonight's live prizes at the end of the video, I've got the Party Dots is one gift. The 2025 through 2027 in color flat pearls is another gift. And then the third gift will be this trinket tray fabric thing. If you don't want this, you can say re-gift it to whoever wins it. Okay, so if you're not interested in a fabric thingy, no flames, but there are some people that don't dig the fabric stuff. So yeah, it does not offend me, whoever wins it. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you what fits in this cute box that we're making tonight. It will hold several items. I did title it, look how cute this is. I did title it a hand cream box because that's what fits in here. So not just this fits in here, but a Little Debbie, what's it called? A Little Debbie Cosmic Brownie will fit in here also. But so will these Bath and Body Works hand creams. Well, I just folded that over too much. Ideally, you fold this over to the edge of your cardstock, and it might actually be easier to just pick it up, and then you can see how it fits in there like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you some other items that will fit in there. These things are dangerous. They're so amazing. Oh, let me put the link in the chat box real quick. Okay, so Command C and Command V. There we go. And let me pin that to the top real quick. Thank y'all for reminding me of that. Okay, so the link to enter to win is at the very top. And now I can close this screen. Okay, so these awesome thingies will fit in here. But one tip, if you don't use a glue dot to tape that down, then it shows through the top. So I took 2 glue dots and just taped this top piece down, or glued it down. And so then that worked in there as well. This little cookie dough thingy, I got this at Walmart. The Reese's Organic Peanut Butter Cups also fits in there. If you go to the Dollar Tree, I don't have any of the Kleenex that's not Valentine's or holiday. But if you go there and snag some that's doesn't have a name on it, or not a name, but a holiday, they also will fit in here. But these are a lot smaller than the Kleenex version. And that fit in there as well, but it doesn't fill it up. So anyway, there's some ideas for you. So yeah, and who doesn't love these hand creams, right? Yeah. Okay. And you just tie this. You don't have to use the Velcro dot if you don't want to. You can just use the ribbon to keep it closed. Yeah, whatever you prefer. I left the ribbon long so that, whoa. Oh, well, ignore that. I left it long so that you could tie it and retie it. So we're using, technically, let's see. Inspiration Squad is the... I think, did I accidentally call this a dinosaur? What is this? A dragon. I think I worded this as a dino. It's a dragon. I got to remember when I referenced that as a dino, because it's a dragon. And then I used the right words for the greeting, but you could also use the terrific toads. Oh, I can't say that word. You are magical would work right there as well. And then on the inside, I use the more messages, but you don't have to put any greeting on the inside. I just decided to do that at the last minute. So technically, these are the 2, and I used this one right here. But use any greeting that you have in your stamp room, right? Okay. Oh, the reason I said that, Cliffy, is I think I'm using this set for the Whimsy Workshop for June. And I think that's where I might have called it a dragon. Yeah. Okay. So since I've been rattling on forever, let me just continue on. And then we'll get down to stamping. As of today, the sweets and the sweet products are buy one, get one 50% off. And then we also have a last chance list products. New product was added to that list. Okay, I'll talk about this buy one get one 50% off as we're stamping, because there is some real issues with getting that product to come up at 50% off. So if anybody's placed an order yet, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's all the supplies. And then this is the box template, so that is ready for tomorrow. I'm happy to have that done in advance. So we have 2 pieces. This is the inside box that holds the treat. And then this is the outside wrap. And then this is our arches. The Designer Series paper is from the Subtles pack. Shauna, the sale is until all through, blah, blah, blah. It's all through June, but if the bundle goes on back order, or the suite, not the bundle, the suite, then you don't get it, right? Yeah. So, oh, it looks like I didn't trim these down. I did not trim those down. I need to trim those down. Oh, well. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the box. Get that part done. Yeah, the whole, the ordering of the sale items was quite a challenge. So you technically, I'm going to suggest that you order your suites on one order. Any suites that you want to order, it's buy one, get one 50% off. Get your suites on one order. Then turn around and place another order and get your embellishments and use your Stampin' Rewards from your first order. Okay, that's what I did. I placed my first order, got my suites, got them got buy one, get one half off. And then I turned around and placed the second order to get my embellishments. And I used my Stampin' Rewards from my first order, okay? I know, I don't know why it's done that way, but it is, and that is my workaround. I know a lot of you don't like placing two orders. I know what you mean, but with the new Stampin' Rewards program, it's not that great of a deal, right? Yeah, hopefully not. Okay, Michelle says she placed 3 orders today. I placed 2 and I have a third on the way. Okay, so this measures 5 inches by 7.5 inches, and this is the wrap, and we're going to score it at 2 3/8, 3 1/4, 5 5/8, and 6 1/2. So we'll set that aside. That's it for that one. And then this piece measures 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And on the 4 3/4 side, we are going to score that at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 3 1/2, and 4 1/4. And then on the 3 1/2 inch side, we're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 3 inches. The shipping is, so the magic number is 72. So the shipping is going to be 11% of your order. And then the minimum is, what's the minimum? Is it, I can't remember. Okay, I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. What is the minimum shipping? Is it $7.95? How can I not remember that? Okay, now that one's done. So we'll set that aside and then fold on this. Okay, so this is our wrap, and that's how it looks, okay? So we'll just set that aside for now, and we're going to work on this little piece right here. $7.95. Thank you, Barbara, and Jamie, and Yvette. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up. So we've got our 1/2 inch strips over here. So we are going, hold on. Let me get my little thing here to show so I can look at it. So I'm going to cut all the way up and remove that section. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. We did have a good time at the lake for Memorial Day. It did rain, I don't know, like 5 inches. My father-in-law ended up having to go to the emergency room twice. That's one of the reasons why I missed that Tuesday after Memorial Day video. David had to take him actually on Memorial Day back to the emergency room again. So we didn't get home until late on Tuesday, and it was too late for me to go live. So yeah, and I tell everyone that all the plans that we make right now, anything could change at a moment's notice. So I try to give advance notice of when I'm canceling or moving things, but that is not the case right now. Yeah, so I apologize for that last minute cancellation, but I know y'all understand. Okay, so this, oh, I forgot to tell the color, didn't I? This is Fresh Freesia. So yeah, it's not, Highland Heather is a little bit darker, and this is a little bit lighter. So yeah, this is Fresh Freesia. And like I said, the Designer Series paper is in the Subtles pack. So to add our adhesive, the wrap doesn't need any because we're going to use the Velcro and the ribbon. So that doesn't need any adhesive. But this one, this little piece here, this little inside box is going to get all the adhesive. And I'm going to place this there. And here. And then I hope that rain on the gutter isn't too loud. I can really hear it. Oh, by the way, the Mourning Doves babies have still not been born, and they're still sitting on the eggs. I don't know what else to say. They're still there, and every day I look at them like 15 times every morning. That's the first thing I look at. Okay, so this right here is how it's going to assemble. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the tear-in tape. Yeah. I'm using this because my wrists are really killing me today. I blame it on, hold on, let's see. Do I want to do this right now? You know what? I'm not even going to use that either because just moving my wrist hurts. I'm going to go ahead and add the Designer Series paper because we want to attach this after we add the Designer Series paper. So this one is going to go on the front. And if you'll notice on the first one, I did the stripes vertically. This time we're going to do them horizontal to see which way we like it best. Hi, Becky. I know. So the first time that we took pictures of the eggs was May 14th. That was the earliest picture I could find of their eggs. Now they had already been setting on the nest for like a couple weeks, but we don't have any proof that there were eggs in there. So I don't know what to make of these Mourning Doves. And every day I think today's the day we're going to have babies. But and I Googled it so many times it would make your head spin, that the internet says that the Mourning Doves will know if the eggs aren't viable or hatchable or whatever it's called. And I told David yesterday, joking, I said, I think we have a couple dodo birds because they don't seem to be, I don't know. I don't think that I don't know that the eggs are good anymore. I don't know. I keep hoping. Okay, I got to cut down these two strips. Sorry about that. This measures 3/4 by 4 3/4. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but they've been on that nest for a very long time. In fact, my poor ferns have just about died because I neglected watering them because I didn't want to scare them off. I now walk out there every other day and I tiptoe and I water my ferns, and I haven't scared them off. They don't even move. I will say that I wait till the daddy's out there because he always faces outside. The mama faces inside the house. So I wait till the daddy's up there and I go water, because if they're going to fly off the nest, I would rather he fly out to the yard than her flying into the window, into the glass sliding door. So yeah, I've overanalyzed everything. David said he's giving him one more week and he's going to go back to using our grill. That poor man. This is how wonderful of a husband I have. He has had to set up a charcoal grill on our downstairs patio back here. And for the last month, he has cooked everything on the charcoal grill. And oh wait, I did that right. I was scaring myself. Yes, wait, one more. Let's put the paper here. He has cooked everything on a charcoal grill. Because I just don't want him to use the grill up top, you know, to scare off the doves. So, yeah, he's like, okay, I've almost lost my patience. Every time somebody comes over, when the house cleaner came over, I said, please be very careful walking past the glass sliding doors. I don't want you to scare the mamas and the papa. Okay. So, yeah, Google says that that they should have already hatched. Yeah. But they also say that the birds would know. Okay, hold on. Here's what we got to do first. I need to put adhesive on these 2 tabs. Did I get it on that one? Nope. There we go. I have not been watching the Eagles because I have an issue with being left. I can't handle the fact that those eagles, they fly away and they never see their family again. And that just breaks my heart. Like mourning doves, they have lots of babies and they hang around with each other. Them eagles, they fly away and they never see their parents again. I just can't handle that. When I was watching E9, what is it now? What number are we on? Back when E9 was when E9 hatched, I was watching it, and every day, and right before it flew off, I quit watching it because I was like, I can't take it. I can't take watching it fly off and never seeing it again. So I'm not watching. Gigi just said the other one came back. Wait, somebody flew off and it came back. Oh, the thunder scared them. Okay, I have a gnat flying around in here. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm attaching this. Can you guys see where I'm attaching this? So I'm kind of making it flush with the bottom. Yep. Make sure that the sides will come up, and then put your fingers in there and then seal it. Now let me tell you, for you to add your Velcro dot, I got them. Put something in there so that you don't crush your box, okay? I did include the link to these Velcro dots. Oh, Sunny flew off and came back. Wow. See? But doesn't it make y'all want to cry when they leave? I technically just about every day still cry about Bella. Almost every single day. I went and refilled the bird feeders this morning out back before the storm. I wanted them to be able to eat before the storm came. And of course her grave is out there. So I was like, hi, Ruru. Anywho. Okay, so Velcro dot here. You can put it further up if you want. But because I'm adding the ribbon, I'm just putting it down here at the bottom. But you can put it in the middle, technically. I think I put it in the middle on the other one. So I don't even know why I lowered it. But it'll be fine no matter where you put it. Cliffy, I sent your box of a box of goodies on Monday. So hopefully you're, okay, maybe you should put your Velcro dot in the middle. Maybe we'll do 2. That's cattywampus if you do it down at the bottom. So don't do what I did. They don't peel up very easily, so. The mama will teach them how to hunt and fish before she leaves them. Yeah, that's good. Okay. You don't technically need 2, but this one has 2. Now we're going to take our ribbon and wrap it around. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I included your, hey, what happened to my ribbon? That's interesting. I included your Card Club Stampin' Up product that I owed you. And you said to forego the fabric thing and you wanted the boxes. So hopefully you like them. Okay, there's that. Like I said, leave your ribbon long so that you can untie and retie the box. So now we're going to set this aside. That part's done. And we're going to do our stamping. Where's my stamp sets? Here's this one. And here's this one. And I need my memento. And I need my blends. So we're going to start with this layer here. We're going to stamp the greeting. Okay, set that aside. And then now we're going to stamp the dragon. I love this stamp set. Again, this is from the Inspiration Squad. I ordered a Halloween product today on my online exclusive product pre-order. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to see Halloween product. Okay, I'm going to color my dragon. I'm using Pool Party and Fresh Freesia. And I'm only using the light of this one, but the light and the dark of the Pool Party. Okay. Hey, y'all want to see something real quick? Actually, let me take just 1 second. Let me show you something real quick. There's Miss Olivia on Saturday. Isn't she so cute? Okay, I know y'all been asking about her. She is doing fantastic. She will be 3 in September. We went to the family tree on Saturday. I got to make sure y'all can see this. Yep. We went to the family tree Saturday and made... they had a container workshop. They have it every year. And last year, Jessica and I went. This year, Brooke, Jessica, Olivia, and I went. And we had a really good time. And then after we finished our container, we went to First Watch and had brunch. It was so good. Okay. Oh, I was going to talk about the sweet sale again, and the fact that the last chance products, some of the products on there on the last chance will confuse you because it's like we just got the products in, but because what it is some of the product is online exclusives, and once they run out of online exclusives, so that was my point I was trying to make earlier about you've got all month to order these sweets, but if a sweet goes on back order that you really like, then you can't actually get it. Or if any of the product from that sweet. So for example, if there is a embellishment that is in that sweet, that means you cannot get that sweet. So I know you have all month, but please don't wait till the end of the month, because you're going to be disappointed when an embellishment goes on back order and you can't get the discount because of one embellishment. You know what I mean? Same thing with ribbon. Like if the ribbon goes on back order, or if the designer series paper goes on back order, then you can't get that item at 50% off. Okay. So we're done with that one. Now I'm going to use the dark first. Okay, now his little... Do y'all hear the thunder? You probably can't hear the thunder for the gutter. I always say you can tell a man built this house because they could care less about the sound, but us ladies, that sound is kind of sort of irritating, right? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Okay, one more with the dark, and then I'll get the light one. See, if you do the dark first, if you go outside the line on the light, it doesn't really matter because you've already colored the dark. And the dark is right next, or the light's right next to the dark, right? And I'm done. That was easy. Okay, so now we're supposed to fussy cut it. If I start to have pain, I may stop. I already cut one in advance. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the weather, but my wrists have been killing me today. So I'm going to attempt to fussy cut this one, but yeah, if I have trouble, I may just take the one that I did in advance. It's cute, isn't it? I wish there was a die, but you know, if you stamp this, you could technically stamp it like on a circle and cut the circle out, you know, die cut it, so you don't have to fussy cut it. But by fussy cutting it, it allows you to pop it up, you know. So, but because we're putting this on basic white, the mistakes that you make in fussy cutting are not real noticeable. Here's the trickiest part, is his tail. Hey, do y'all remember Puff the Magic Dragon? I don't know what made me think of that. I guess the dragon, right? I'm showing my age. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. The ticket, I feel like sometimes is really just turn your paper, not your scissors. You know what I mean? Turn your paper. If you'll notice, I keep moving the paper. His little chin is so cute. Uh-oh, I almost just whacked into it. Well, I hear the thunder's back. David, I'm telling on him. Can you believe he actually laid down and took a nap when the tornado sirens were going off? I kept yelling at him to get down here. And I'm like, dude, he's like, I'm watching the TV. I know it's not, there's not a tornado right here. And I'm like, the sirens are going off. Men don't listen. I'm like, okay, if you get blown away, I told you. Okay. I bet y'all's husbands do the same thing though, right? They don't go in the basement when they're supposed to. I have a routine. And if I ever broke this routine, I feel like the tornado would hit us. I always get all my medicine and my purse, and we have water and a flashlight. I get everything ready. All my photos are already down here, so I don't have to get scrapbooks and what have you, because that stuff's already down here. But I get my purses. I have a few that are my favorites, so I get my purses, and then I put my medicine in my purses, and I get my jewelry, and I bring it down here. And so I always say that because I'm prepared, we don't get hit. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. And I tell Brooke to do the same thing. She has to get Elvis's cage, his travel cage, and get it ready. And like today, her sirens went off first. So I was like, okay, Brooke, where are you going? You going to go to the clubhouse? Or are you going to stay in your apartment? Oh, I don't like her staying in her apartment because she's on the 3rd floor. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to get attached right there. And we are going to use dimensionals. I went outside too. Let's see. I went outside in my raincoat, and David was like, get back in the house. I'm like, I'm just looking. It's not like there's one coming down out of the sky right this minute, which is basically what he said to me, right? I was just looking because this faces, that's the north. Yeah, that's the north. And so the storms were coming from the south, west, and I couldn't see them from down here. So I had to go upstairs and go out the front door just to see the sky. There's that. And then now this. Oh, that's crazy, Yvette. So your husband likes watching it. You know, Brooke and I really like, well, I guess my whole family kind of, sort of, we kind of, sort of like storms. But my daddy don't, because he's been hit by 5 tornadoes. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got the embellishments. These are the Starburst sequins. Tina says her husband is in the man cave. Yeah, I have the basement. And I kind of overtook it. The whole thing. Okay. My nose is running because of allergies. This has been the worst year. I kid you not. Oh, I like the vertical and the horizontal. Which do you like best? They're both cute, right? There goes the thunder. Yep, Brooke goes to the bathroom as well. Although I try to convince her to go to the clubhouse. That's a little bit safer. than the third story, right? Okay, let's see. Do you have rooms in the basement? Do I have a room? No, every room in the basement has windows except for the storage. Yeah, so the storage area is where we go. Actually, we don't. If we heard one, we would go in the storage area. Yeah, in the storage, under the stairs. What do I do with my projects? I typically give them away. So like I sent some to Cliffy the other day, and then I have a friend that takes a lot of them. And then the ones that I mess up, I throw away because I mess them up. Yeah. Sometimes they look well enough when I'm demonstrating them, but then if you look at them real closely, they don't look so great. But most of them I give away. I have a hard time throwing away stuff. Okay, so last night, my team, I think Kathy's on here. Last night, Kathy hosted our very first mystery stamping on Zoom. And this was the card that I made on our mystery stamping event. It was so cool. And I just got to be a participant. I didn't have to organize anything or do anything. I just got to show up. So that was pretty awesome. You know, sometimes in our old house, I used to go sit on the porch and watch. Okay, so some like the vertical better. Both are cute. Okay, it looks like, is it split down the middle? Looks like a lot of people like this one better. Okay, so, yeah, maybe so. Okay, so we're going to do the live prizes now, which is these 3 items. If your name is drawn and you don't want the gift that you won, just email me and let me know, okay? Okay, so I'm going to get, I got to get the entries, so I'm going to share my screen. If you've never, if you've, blah, 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 I cannot talk. If you've never participated in a live video drawing with me, let me know. Just leave a comment right here in the box and tell us that you've never been here for a live drawing, and I'll explain everything. Okay, so I'm just going to go, while you guys are hanging out for a minute, I'm going to go get all the names, and I'll tell y'all how many entries we have. We have 157 entries, and so now I'm going to copy them into the wheel of names. Okay, today's date is 6/3. Save. I got some more shipping done the other day of prizes. I'm still behind on a few, and I've also not received addresses on a few. This was before I started asking for the addresses. Okay, now let me find that document and I will copy the names. Okay, here we go, 6/3. Command C. And Command V. Did I hit the wrong button? There we go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. There we go. Okay, can y'all see it? So the first item I'm gonna do the drawing. Blah, blah, blah. The first prize is the party dots. Okay. Lisa, congrats. Okay, and I will recap these again in just a minute. The second prize is going to be the flat pearls. Congrats, Kathy. Okay. And the final winner is going to get the fabric tray. And whoever wins the fabric tray, if you'd rather have an embellishment, let me know. So congrats, Shannon. If you don't want the fabric basket or tray, let me know, and you can have an embellishment instead. Okay, now I'll recap these real quick. Let's see. Okay, there y'all are. Okay, so the first winner was Lisa. Congrats. The second winner was Kathy. Congrats. And the final winner was Shannon. So if you did not fill out the form, if you filled out the form and you did not include your address, I will need your address so that I can get it in the mail. Okay? Congrats to all three of you. So now I'm going to look back on the questions really quick. Well, not really quick. I'm not in a hurry. Yeah, so if you posted a question earlier, I didn't really look up a lot when I was making the project. So if you have a question that you want to repost, go ahead and post it now. Yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please. And subscribe to my channel. I would so greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'll put this little like in. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Right, as a reminder. And I'm going to scroll back now and just see if I can find any questions or comments that I need to discuss. Let's see if I can go all the way to the very beginning. Becky says, what's for dinner? We had leftovers. He cooked a tri-tip the other day, and so we're having beef and corn on the cob. I have not eaten yet. He ate and then he left. So I'm going to go eat as soon as I'm done with my video. We actually like leftovers. Yeah. Okay, not seeing any questions yet. Stephanie said she almost missed us. Cherie says she likes watching storm chasers on YouTube. I do too, actually. I do watch them sometimes. I don't like it, though, when they make you watch and there's actually never anything to show us. Yeah. Yes, we have our important papers in a fireproof safe. We have one of those really big, huge gun safes. And so we have our important papers in there. That's a good point. I forgot to mention that. Let's see. Carolyn says that she doesn't feel a day over 30. I wish I could say that. The older I get, the more my body hurts. Okay, let's see. Erica says that her wrist and elbow are hurting. I really think that the rain really makes our bones ache, right? Let's see. So the pre-order for the online exclusives was for demonstrators only. And then customers will be able to purchase the online exclusive stuff in July. Yeah, in July. Oh, y'all saw the picture of Olivia. It's hard to believe she's that big, right? Yeah, I'm so excited about the Halloween product. It's very, very cute. There will not be Halloween product, I believe, in the holiday catalog. I think I heard them say that. So don't wait, if you're a demonstrator or a customer, for the holiday catalog to come out before you order, because by then the holiday or the Halloween stuff will be sold out, right? So the Halloween product is going to be in the online exclusives. Oh no, I didn't even realize that a squirrel would actually go to the dove's nest. We have a squirrel that comes up on the deck if I put bird feeder in my bird buddy. Bird feed, bird seed. Ugh. If I put bird seed in my bird, but now that they're nesting, I haven't put new seed in. Yeah. That's amazing that the eagle came back because of the storm, though, right? I'm almost to the very beginning, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back. Oh, the other day when the other day, 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I don't know. I shared all the cards and stuff that I received. I've got a whole container of stuff that I found that I have not shared with y'all. So I have more. If you sent me something and I didn't show it a couple weeks ago, I still have more to show. Yeah, I found another container. I've kind of felt like I was missing some, but they were on my desk in the other room. I don't know why I had them there. Okay, I don't see any other questions. Yvette, thank you so much for the super chat. You know you don't have to do that. I do appreciate it so much. And thank you. Okay, that's it with the questions. I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom and then I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I just want to see if there's any new questions now that I went all the way back to the very beginning. So Lois said, BOGO 50%. If order is cut and dry, one suite, one bundle. Lois, I agree with you. I went round and round this morning, round and round and round and round. In fact, I told David, I said, it has never taken me an hour to do a pre-order unless the system kept crashing. But I kept trying to figure out how to get those items to work, and it did not. And so I talked to my team. We had our Zoom call this morning, and you do have to place a second order to get those embellishments on an order. Yeah. So the best thing is order your sweets on one order and then order all your other stuff on another order. Yeah. So I am sorry that's how it is. I don't know why that's the case, but yeah, it is. Here is let me put my email address up here. Let's see. Where is that button at? Right here. Here's my email. Oh, let me bring it up here. Let me make it much bigger. There you go. There's my email. Oh, you're very welcome. Tina, I was supposed to post that video last week, but everything got away from me. So like I said, there's really no schedule in this life. I try to make sure I'm here every Tuesday, but everything else, it's like at a moment's notice, things can change. So yeah. But it was supposed to have been posted last Thursday or Friday, and yeah, I couldn't make it happen. So I did it yesterday. I have another project, another box like this to share with you, and hopefully it's going to be this week. So Chris says, what size Velcro? They're 3/8 inch, and I'll get you the link to those as well. I think you can find them. I don't know that you can actually find this size at the store. You can find the bigger ones, but these are tiny, you know. We want small. We don't want like really big ones. I don't think I've ever been able to find the smaller ones at the store locally, right? If you ever find them at the store, let me know, like which store, because I think Walmart has bigger ones. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and go upstairs and have dinner. The free PDF will be available tomorrow, so you'll have your box template and then the PDF that has all the measurements and the pictures of everything. And if you need any help placing an order, definitely let me know. It's a little challenging. So Yvette says that Michael sells the 3/8 inch Velcro dots, but you get a better deal on Amazon. That's good to know. Yeah. So if you need them immediately, go to Michael's. But if you can wait and add them to an order. Oh, so Melanie says you can cut the big ones in half. I remember doing that. You're right. You can cut them in half. Great idea. Okay, you guys have a great night. And if it's storming in your area, stay safe. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks so much for being here tonight. See you later.